Hello. So this is going to be our day 13/day 14 video because we were too tired yesterday. We went to bed early. What time did we go to bed?
9.
Was it 9?
Yeah.
Oh, but then did we have something in the evening? Oh, we had the dancing thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. So it's pretty much a normal day on day 13. I had to drink my tea. She doesn't have to drink the tea anymore.
Woo!
At least the tea in the morning is the good tea. It's the tea in the afternoon that...
I don't have to drink either of them.
Bonus for me is that I get to drink the good tea in the morning and the good tea in the evening now, but that's as of day 14. I digress. So yeah, then we had breakfast, and then we had our treatments, and then we had our consultation, and then I had my gross tea time, and then we had lunch, and then we had an introductory Malayalam lesson. I may or may not have asked for that. And we did have, there were some other guests that joined as well. So it was pretty fun. One of the drivers here, his name is Brinto, and he was teaching it, and he did such a good job. This was his first time ever teaching a class, and he was like so excited that that was his first class he was getting to teach. So yeah, it was lots of fun. So what did we learn? So in Malayalam, instead of saying namaste, you say namaskaram. And if you want to say how are you, sugamano.
Sugamana.
So I was asking her how she was, and she replied, I'm fine. There you go. That's pretty much what we learned. Yeah. That's what's stuck in our brains, at least right now. So then they also had dance therapy in the evening after the afternoon yoga, which I ended up being too tired. I ended up meditating for a while. And then we went to dancing, which brought my energy back. And then they let us borrow their Bluetooth speaker. And so Emily got to dance. And what was the song that you had been wanting to dance to lately?
Whiskey glasses. But we played Fireball.
And Cotton Eye Joe.
And Cotton Eye Joe.
She had been singing Cotton Eye Joe and like kind of shuffling around. She's been wanting to do the Cotton Eye Joe. So yeah, they changed my treatment yesterday, and so I still had the full body massage, and I had a head massage, and then they started doing the stamping like they do for her. In my little pouches, they had like a mixture of like lemon and garlic and turmeric, and they get them hot. Like initially they weren't so bad, and I was like, okay, this is fine, I can handle this. But like, they keep switching them out, so they have probably like 4 of them, and they have like 2 that are heating up while they're working on you with the other 2, and
they have like a pan on a burner, and it's constantly heating it up, so they'll like stamp the top part of your body and then switch them out, and then stamp the lower part of your body, switch them out, and keep switching them out so they're consistently hot. Yeah.
But then it's like they seem to get progressively hotter. Yeah. Because as the burner is heating up more. Yeah. So at one point I was just like, okay, no, this is too hot. Like I can't do this. This isn't good. And then one of the ladies, she was just like, she started touching my back, and she's like, are you okay? Does this itch? I'm like, no, but what are you seeing? So I had some sort of reaction. There's like these white spots all over my back, and I think
some of them are raised on her lower back.
Yeah, and they're larger on the lower back too. Yeah. And didn't the doctor call them bursts or something like that? I thought she did during the consultation. I don't know. Anyway, so I had to apply some sort of
ointment.
Yeah, ointment. And I mean, that seemed to help. I don't have any pain or anything, at least. They did the stamping again today on me, but today is going to be my last day for stamping. And I got to shower earlier instead of having to wait the full hour after treatment. So that was kind of nice. And then, so now on to day 14. Pretty similar. Had my tea. She didn't have to have tea. We had breakfast. We had treatment. Had my gross tea time. Had consultation. Had lunch. And M had
my second facial reflexology treatment with Mariko. She did some trauma releasing, and then she also noticed, she asked me if I had lower back problems, and I didn't tell her any of that, and I was like, yeah, I do. So she had me like sit up, and she like massaged my lower back while she made me contract different muscles. It was interesting. And then she also told me that I needed to start massaging my legs more to help with circulation and liver function. Yeah, but it was pretty good, very relaxing. Yeah.
That's good. Did you have any of those crystals in your cheeks?
No.
Oh, really? When she did my trauma therapy, I had 2 crystals in my cheeks. Mm-hmm. That first session, I only had one in this cheek, and then the other one, I had one in each cheek. Then it's like, I don't start out like that, but she like, it's weird.
She massaged right here.
Oh yeah,
for a really long time.
Oh, for me, she did a little bit for me.
Forever. And the tip of my nose.
Yes, she did the tip of my nose too.
Both those 2 places for quite a while.
Didn't she say something about this?
She didn't tell me anything about it.
No, I thought she said something about it during the lecture. No? Okay. I'll have to go back and look at my notes. So, while she had her treatment with Mariko, I went to do the afternoon yoga that was today, which was pretty much like kind of meditation, chanting kind of thing. Where you do, you sit and do Om, basically. That's the simplified version. But it ended up being good for me because it helped me relax, and also like I felt like I had more energy afterwards, because today I was getting pretty tired again. I think I ended up having to like meditate twice before that afternoon yoga session in order for me to feel like I should go to the yoga session. If that makes any sense. Anything else you got? No. Oh, Emily got the news that she's gonna start.
I'm gonna start the ghee treatment.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna have me do vomiting. Tentatively.
That things could change depending on how everything's going and if anything changes. Yeah. That's kind of one of the nice things, is that, they at least kind of give you a heads up so you can like mentally prepare, and then also you can read the little pamphlet about, what your do's and don'ts when you're doing that treatment. And but then also depending on how things start, if something changes in how your body's reacting to the treatment, then they might change which treatment you're gonna do. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of good. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for now. We're overall doing pretty good. I think we're, or at least for me, I feel like I'm kind of getting in like maybe a more difficult part of the treatment, at least for me, because I feel pretty good in the morning, and then my energy level kind of just tanks, and I guess I need to get back to relaxing more, and focusing a little bit more on the treatments and that sort of stuff. What about you?
I'm chilling
like a villain. All right, well, that's it for day 13, day 14. We'll see you later.
Bye.